let's take a moment to acknowledge and celebrate the fact that you exist right now. Magically, somehow, in this vast universe, here you are, floating through a seemingly infinite vacuum of space on a rock that is orbiting around a massive ball of highly explosive gas. It's unfathomable and mystical when you really step back and examine your existence. Yet you exist effortlessly and unasked, without fully understanding how or why. Here you are, on the top of the mysterious existence, out of infinite other possibilities for what life could have been. You are a human, and not just any human, you are you. Think for a moment about what it means to be alive. We don't even have to try to make our heart beat for us or force our lungs to breathe. We have no idea the magnitude of the trillions of cells which carry out their functions for us to stay alive moment to moment. Our organs just work, the body just heals itself. It all carries on intelligently and effortlessly. It is overwhelming when we stop to consider what is actually taking place. The magnitude of this perfect moment is almost too much for us to bear if we truly allow ourselves to contemplate the mystery and glory of creation. But yet, here we are, in it right now, eternity. However, most of us go about our lives completely unaware of the magic of existence all around us. This lack of awareness surrounding the absolute gift of life is another symptom of a mindedness and entitlement it propagates. Mindedness complains of boredom and rejects gratitude. It takes its life for granted, becoming a victim, feeling powerless in my life. Or it becomes arrogant and judgmental. Everyone else is ruining my life. Mindless mentality is the equivalent to the tantrum of a 2-year-old and can last a lifetime disguised in various forms. It is due to these false perceptions that we endure so much pain and suffering. Surrender of our existence to something higher than ourselves is the only remedy to pull us out of the ego's mindless delusions. Have courage to seek the gift of your life. Just as sun and moon cannot be reflected in muddy water, so the Almighty cannot be reflected in a heart that is modeled by the ideas of I and my. Contemplation of the awesomeness of the universe and our very existence is a quick way to remember that none of this is actually ours and nothing is owed to us. Ideal conditions are not owed to us. Creation is not owed to us. Our ego did not create all of existence. Our ego does not keep the body alive. Something grander is doing that for us. Our ego just takes the credit. In reality, everything is actually happening of its own. One's life is a continuous gift, and its continuity from moment to moment is sustained by God, not by the ego. Our ego's greatest mistake, therefore, is to claim to be its own source of existence, oblivious of how it even came to be in the first place. It suppresses the truth of its need for humility and gratitude by instead believing itself to be its own God, thus capable of judgment of self and others, desire for control and entitlement. This can either be subtle, such as impatience, other people are taking my time, or as extreme and grandiose as kings, emperors, and pharaohs, claiming to be gods demanding worship. Even if you do see yourself as someone who believes in a higher power, look deeper into your suffering and you may find the ego's God complex hiding in subtle behaviors you may be unaware of. Do you have impatience in traffic and feel others are in your way? Do you ever feel like family members should clean up better so you don't have to? How about feeling like people are interrupting you and taking your time? Or that life should be different according to your opinion? The belief that anything should be how the ego wants it to be is its God complex. No matter how trivial the topic, all of us face this ego mentality on some level until we do the inner work to acknowledge, understand, and surrender it. In reality, everything just is what it is. Every waking moment of life is a gift that is constantly being sustained and guided by a divinity beyond our ego's comprehension. The ego cannot truly know God, only the heart and soul can. The ego cannot become enlightened, for enlightenment is the transcendence of the ego. Cleanse the mirror of your heart and you will see God. If you want to remember the truth of who you really are and begin to move beyond the limitations of the ego mind, spend some time with nature. Contemplate the perfection of a flower. Observe the magic and mystery of the night stars. Take a bite of a mango. Deeply look into the eyes of another. Observe the innocence of animals. Hold someone you love as if it was the last time. Look out over the vastness of an ocean, or just become aware of the fact that you are breathing. All the melodramas that you believe make up your life are only illusion, distracting you from the grander truth that you even get the opportunity to exist at all. Nature's wonder will reveal that you are no different than the life within the plants, the energy of the earth, sea, fire, and air, or the spirit of the animals. Your consciousness and gift of life is the same as all other life on this planet, all equally blessed to be, experience, and exist at all. All is equally divine, perfect, and full of love. We just have to have the eyes to see it. Whether it's waiting in traffic, washing a dish, or getting interrupted, with the removal of mindless mentality, all moments can be experienced with the remembrance that life is a gift to be enjoyed and praised. This is the real secret of life, to be completely engaged in what you are doing in the here and now, and instead of calling it work, realize it is play. The purpose of the inner work is to realize nothing is holding you back from the pure joy in life, except your own ego's inner resistances. Self-realization is the dissociation from the layers of disguise you have been wearing and reassociation with your true self of unconditional love. It's a return to your childlike nature before you piled on layers of mindness, pure surrender, pure trust, pure presence. Children and enlightened sages actually have a lot in common. Both are innocent, fearless, and present. The only difference between the child and the enlightened sage is naivety and wisdom.